Hello, guys. This is part 4 of our doing the Sherlock Holmes escape book together. I think it will be the last part. Um, I have a. Oh, actually, this is my first time live streaming to YouTube as well. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I had a video playing in the background. This is also my first time streaming to YouTube, so. Right now, I'm just in the mindset of every video I do, I want to get better and better. I know the quality is not great, but it's better than it has been. I did get a new camera. I'm actually getting a new microphone, so I'm just hoping to, just get better and better. I know that this is not like the most enjoyable right now because the quality isn't that great, but I'm going to keep working on that, and we'll just improve every single time I jump on and do a stream. So let's get started. I think we're at, no, I know for a fact we're on 110, section 110. Let's see here. So again, I think this is the last time we're gonna do this. So far, we've been in here we've done 3 parts, and each part has been about an hour. So I assume this book is going to be like 4 hours to complete, like in one sitting, which I think is pretty cool. And it's been I've liked this book a lot, and I'll do an in-depth review for it and other books that I've completed. Actually, escape room puzzles books, when I'm totally done with it, because I just love these things and I would like to share it with y'all. I have this terrible shadow. See, when I move, dead blasted. Stuff like that I want to take care of. But in the meantime, I'm just going to keep streaming and getting better and better. All right. And I just have fun doing it anyway, so it's fine. Okay, so we are on section 110, A Deadly Door. All right, let's just start. I don't like the look of this, Holmes, says Watson grimly. We can't hope to exit through here. You examine the contraption again, being careful not to touch anything. It's clear that you can't get past the door without either disarming the trap or detonating the flasks, which you presume contain appropriate amounts of glycerol, sulfuric acid, and nitric acid. Judging from the quantities, there's enough here to blow away a whole man and possibly 2/3 of his loyal doctor companion, too, if he had stood as close as he is now. You deduce that the clock face at the center of the device is the key. If you set the hands to the right time, you'll be able to open the door without it blowing up. You just need to pick the right time, and you haven't yet calculated what that is. So you won't be getting out anytime soon. Don't forget to ask Watson to keep a note of any times in his notebook. Walk back to the office to look for more clues. Turn to 78. Attempt to disarm the contraption manually. Turn to 6. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. So we came from 4, section 4. Let me look back really quickly and see if there's something that would give a clue. An insolent giant. Okay, because where we left off last time, we were stuck in the boiler room. So it was for an insolent giant. Okay, let's walk back to the office to look for more clues. I'm gonna do that because I literally can't remember. I guess that's the problem with doing this just like once a week. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. I can't remember everything like we've done before. Because, I mean, heck, I've only done this once a week. So that means 3 weeks ago is when I started this. So, okay. Walk back to the office to look for more clues. Turn to 78, which I'm going to do. And then attempt to disarm the contraption manually. Turn to 6. I'm just curious what that would be. The wrong wire. Okay. So, okay, so if you decided to try to do it on your own, you inspect, it's right here, the wrong wire. You inspect the contraption. It is not as complicated as it first looked, and you deduce that if you work clockwise, removing the wires in turn, it should bypass the clock. The only question is which wire is your start point. Beginning at the top, you slowly detach the first wire. Sadly, you've miscalculated the complexity of the mechanism, and the wires and cogs of the contraption tug away at the stoppers and tip up the flask. Get away, cries Watson as he jumps clear. You follow suit, leaping back and away from the infernal device just as it explodes. You are thrown to the floor by the blast, showered with debris and shrouded in a billowing cloud of smoke. The explosion has now blocked your exit through the door. On a normal day, you wouldn't have let such a trap get the better of you. Staggering to your feet, you and Watson return to the office. Okay, so that was just wrong. I didn't miss something. That was just wrong. Okay, and then it goes to this page, which we've seen quite a few times, or like when you get it wrong, you're trapped in there, and then there's this gazette saying that everything is your fault, and that's pretty funny. I think that's pretty cool. So I won't read it again since we've already seen it. So what we wanted to do was we would walk back to the office to look for more clues, which takes us to section 78, the curious cabinet. Alrighty, let's see what this is about. As you walk back through the boiler house, you look over to the giant stoker, standing by the open firebox of the furnace he had been feeding. He is leaning on his shovel, watching you, and he still has the slightest of smiles playing across his otherwise impassive slob of a face. Oh, yeah. He was that giant guy you walked past before. Before you reach the steps back up to the office, you notice the chemicals in the cabinet once more. Something very odd about the label demands your attention. After all, you're something of a scientist yourself. The chemistry bench back at your lodgings in Baker Street affords endless hours of diversion and distraction in the intolerably tedious lulls between cases. You can't resist looking at the labels more closely. Watson stops and looks too. He's not unfamiliar with chemicals himself, being a medical man, but he doesn't share your knack for spotting patterns and hidden codes. Examine the bottles, turn to 40. Alrighty, let's turn to section 14. An elementary code. There is a list of chemicals on the inside of the door. The bottles are arranged in the same order. Some of the elements sound extraordinarily fanciful to you, and you feel as if you know things that even a Victorian consulting detective could not possibly know. How strange. The list shows thorium, rhenium, istanium. Okay, I'm sure I'm saying these wrong, but whatever. I'm going to power through. Carbon, oxygen, rhenium again, tungsten, iodine, thorium again, nickel, neon, molybdenum, and finally rhenium again. Each bottle has a label for its chemical symbol, but they've been left blank. It's an elementary code that you are eager to decipher. Turn to the number hidden in the chemicals. Okay. So I'm sure that what we have to do is go to the back of the book where they have all of the, let's see. Oh, wait, was it the back of the book? Or was it the front page of the book? I can't remember. Oh, my bad. I guess it's the front. Okay, so at the front or the back, it turns out to be the front. We have the table of, what's it called? The table of, oh no, what is it called? Where's my table? Um, periodic table. Periodic table. Okay. So you know what? I've forgotten my I've forgotten an extra pad of paper. Ooh, I'm sorry, to write stuff down. Let me grab that real quick. I'm sorry, I also knocked over my camera. There we go. Okay, let me grab my a pad of paper to write some notes down. Okay. I know this is wonky. 1 second. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. So okay, we have our periodic table here. So I assume, okay, let me try to make this a little less wonky. What the? I'm sorry, I knocked this. Okay. All right. So now I got my pad of paper that I usually have. Let me go back to that page and thorium. Okay. Thorium is the first one. Let's look for that. And it does show up twice. Yeah. And rhenium shows up three times. Okay. Thorium. Thorium. Let me look for that. And here, alrighty. I wonder, well, of course, we could just Google, okay, tungsten. There was a tungsten in our list, so let me just get that right now. Tungsten is W. Tungsten is W. So again, in case I see any of them as we're going along, thorium, rhenium, inestinium, carbon, oxygen, rhenium again, tungsten, iodine, thorium again, nickel, neon, molybdenum, and rhenium again. Okay, so if I see any of those, they're kind of in my brain. Molybdenum. Molybdenum. All right, I found that one, and that says Moly. All right, let me write that one down. MO, right there. All right, so we have one of those. Oh, it's not ruthenium. No, it's rhenium. Okay, so let's just keep going. Let's see here. Okay, helium. Carbon is a C. Carbon is C right here. Let me turn my thing a little bit better to you. C is right there. And oxygen. It was oxygen as well, which is just an O. A neon, which is right there, and that is an Ne. Ne for oxygen right here. All right, so still looking for thorium, rhenium, einsteinium, iodine, thorium. We don't have that one. No, nickel, and that's it actually. Okay. Oh, nickel is right here. Let's see. Nickel is right here. So nickel is Ni. Nickel is Ni. Okay. Alrighty. Iodine is I. Iodine is an I right here. Okay. Something. Okay, so which ones am I missing? Thorium, rhenium. I'm gonna write those down on my pad of paper so I know what I'm missing. Rhenium, Rhenium. I'm missing Einsteinium. I think that's what you would say. Einsteinium. Oh, that's so bizarre. Okay, we got thorium, rhenium, Einsteinium, carbon, oxygen. We have carbon and oxygen, rhenium again. We have tungsten, iodine, thorium, not yet. Nickel, we have neon, molybdenum, and finally rhenium. Okay, again. Okay, so the last one, thorium. Thorium. I must have just skipped over it. Let's see. Thor. See, it confuses me. That says rhodium, but it's rhenium. Rhenium. Here it is. Rhenium. Rhenium is RE. Alrighty. Let's keep going. We're looking for thorium. Thorium. Okay, and I have this is a historical moment because this is my first comment of all time. Thank you, Simon Stone 06. I hope you do stay till the end, but if you're not able to, that's okay. I forgive you. Oh, I found thorium. But thank you very much for the comment. I appreciate it. Now, I need all the comments and what's it called? Even some critiques as I get this better and better. Thorium, I found you. Thorium is right here. It is TH. The last we're looking for is Einsteinium, which is spelled like Einstein. EINSTEINIUM. I have not found that one yet. Okay, I think I got all the way through that seed. Let me see. Okay, let me just keep looking here. Am I crazy? It's possible. Oh, I found it. It's way down here. Oh no, I forgot that all of these have numbers next to them. Like, see the 99 in the corner? But surely that's not what they meant. Surely they mean the letters. Okay, so I'll just set this here so you can see in my wonderful handwriting that I have WMOCONENIITHREES. Okay, so let me go back to this page. And we're only on page 40 here. So if we were to take this and put it in the order it's showing here, let me see. What would that equal? Okay, thorium comes first. Thorium is TH. I wonder if I should just write on the bottles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I should. All right, thorium is first. Thorium is TH. So I'm just going to write that. TH. Rhenium is RE. THRE. Einsteinium is EI. I messed up. E-S. Carbon is C. Oxygen is O. Rhenium again is R-E. Tungsten is W. Iodine is I. Thorium is T-H. Oh no, I messed up. I started writing the numbers, or I started writing them like instead of 2 and 1 when they were together. I started writing them out, but that's okay. Okay, thorium is this one. Nickel is Ni. That's supposed to be a T. Nickel is Ni. Neon is Ne. Something is an M-O. I'll just write that down here. And finally, rhenium again, which is R-E. 69 more. Okay. So after writing everything out, it spells 3 score, S-C-O-R-E, with 9 more. So we're supposed to go 239. Alrighty, let's go to 39. And wait, 3 score and 9 more, right? 39? Each bottle has a label. Okay. Turn to the number hidden in the chemicals. 3 score and 9 more. Isn't that 39? Or am I just a real doofus? If I turn to page 39, that is not it. It says something about the governor, and you haven't found the governor yet. The governor. Oh, and it said, see right here on each section, it will tell you where you're coming from. So I 100% know I'm wrong. It says the governor 39 from 76. Oh, 3 score. Wait a second. Or is a score 12? It's not 12, right? Oh my gosh, I feel like such a doofus. I feel like I should know what a score is. I thought it was 10. Let me go to the hints before I bungle this any worse. Add the chemical symbols to the labels and see what emerges. So the hint for this is that to just write down what the chemicals would say. An elementary code, the symbols for the elements are, we got that correct. 3 score. 3 score with 9 more. Oh, a score is 20. Oh no. Anachronism. As hinted at the puzzle, some of these chemicals by their names and hence their symbols are anachronistic in the 1800s. Furthermore, Einsteinium, for example, can't be found casually in bottles like this even today, as it's synthetically produced in tiny quantities, decays rapidly, and dangerously radioactive. Okay, that's funny. 3 score with 9 more. I'm sorry. Score means 20. So it's actually 3 times 20. 3 score plus 9 more plus 9, which means we need to go to section 69. Oh, brother. I have embarrassed myself. I feel so sad and ashamed. But I'm going to keep trekking on because this is interesting and I like it. Alrighty. So section 69, a secret drawer. So we're right here. All right, your Cogitation. Oh, wow. I don't know that word either. Wow. I feel like this is really damaging my ego that I don't know so much today. Your cogitation is interrupted by the noise of the stoker slamming the cast iron door shut on the firebox he's been feeding. You hear his heavy boots walking in your direction. I think we should go back into the office, says Watson. Before you depart, you run your fingers along the underside of the shelf. Your suspicions are correct. There's a hidden drawer and you slide it open. It's empty, but you notice a pattern has been scratched into the base. You pull the drawer all the way out so you can inspect it more clearly. Examine the pattern, turn to 22. All right, at 22 it says a maze in a drawer. All right, let's open that. Okay, so right here on 22, let me scoot this over a little bit. Get my pad out of the way because it's ugly. A maze in a drawer. The wooden board that forms the bottom of the drawer has a maze-like pattern scratched into it. Watson hurries past you and up the stairs. Don't loiter, Holmes, he chides as he passes. You have 15 seconds before the giant stoker is upon you. You don't need a stopwatch. Holmes and Watson take 1 second to say distinctly. So count Holmes and Watson 1, Holmes and Watson 2, Holmes and Watson 3 as you set about trying to solve the maze. If you solve the maze within 15 seconds, turn to 19. If you do not solve the maze in time, turn to 50. Okay, so let's see. Okay, oh, sorry, I'm not really looking at the maze. We'll start the maze and I'll just count like that, like it says. So Holmes and Watson 1, Holmes and Watson 2. I think I can do this. Okay, ready, set, go. Holmes and Watson 1, Holmes and Watson 2, Holmes and Watson 3, Holmes and Watson 4, Holmes and Watson 5, Holmes and Watson 6, Holmes and Watson 7, Holmes and Watson 8, Holmes and Watson 9, Holmes and Watson 10, Holmes and Watson 11, Holmes and Watson 12, Holmes and Watson 13, Holmes and Watson 14, Holmes and Watson 15. Okay. This is kind of crazy because oh, I am such a doofus. Okay. So what I did was I like inverted this maze in my brain. I think the lighting is a little bad. So holy cow. Let me pick this up. Okay. What I was doing, let me see if you can see that without a little bit of glare, was I was focusing on these like the darkness when you're supposed to, I believe, be at the aren't you supposed to focus on the light and like the darkness is the walls? Holy cow. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's up with my brain. I mean, I didn't drink coffee today, but all right. So I'm sure you would do it within 15 seconds. Uh, wow. I don't know what's going on with my brain. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. If you have solved the maze within 15 seconds, turn to 19. If you did not solve it, let's turn to 20. 50. Sorry, it says 50. So I assume you're just gonna get stuck. A discarded ticket. So if you don't do it in time, you would get this page which says a discarded ticket. The giant stoker is almost upon you. You dash up the stairs but stumble and fall. You're not hurt, but as you reach out instinctively to save yourself, your hand touches something on the stone step. You discover a discarded train ticket for yesterday's 2:15 afternoon stopping service from Waterloo to Brentford. The ticket has been clipped, so it's been used and is of no obvious value. Nonetheless, you are by nature a hoarder, so you slip the ticket into your pocket quickly Quickly get back to your feet and escape through the door. Turn to page 40. It says, back to the office. Turn to 49. Wow, this just takes you, if you solve the maze, so this just takes you on something totally different. Huh. If you did solve the maze within 15 seconds, turn to page 19. Okay, so from 50, you go to 49. If you do this, you solve the maze within 15 seconds, you would turn to 19, Watson's judgment, and then this would also take you to 49. Bounding up the stairs, you enter the office. Watson is waiting for you and shuts the door as you're through. He looks at you oddly as if he's disappointed in you. It's a fleeting glance, and besides, you have more important things to worry about than Watson's judgmental opinion. This is an impossible maze. That's what's going on. This is an impossible maze. So I wasn't crazy. Let me hold it up again. Okay, so that is the whole point, is that you cannot solve this. I was right. Okay, I wasn't crazy. I was going for this darkness, and then I thought, oh no, it's the light where you would go. No, this cannot be solved. That's why I didn't solve it. Well, I mean, yeah, that's why. I'll say that's why. It's not that I'm bad. It's that it's impossible to solve, and I knew that. So that's exactly what would have happened, is you would go to 40 and you would find this ticket. So this is not like this off thing. So if we had figured it out that you could not solve this and it took longer than the 15 seconds, you would have gone here anyways. So now that we're here, all right, let's look at this ticket. Metropolitan Railway, Waterloo. So you would miss out on this specific clue if you like cheated, is pretty much what it's saying. The Metropolitan Railway, Waterloo, Series 1 2A, Brentford, 3rd class, 2:15 p.m., P1368 002. Okay, so that's what that says. If you can see it without any glare. Alrighty. And then we read this, and then we go to 49, which it would have taken us to, and we would have missed out on this had we cheated and said we did solve it in 15 seconds. All right, so we're 49 here. This says, you sit down at the desk and compose your thoughts. You're trapped in the pumping station, but there's never been a time when thinking hasn't solved a problem for you. So you examine the bundle of documents that you took from the safe and see what else can be discovered. As you sort through the papers, you notice a picture postcard with a square of numbers printed on it. Examine the postcard. Turn to 56. The magic square. Okay. Let's see. The magic square. Watson looks over your shoulder and nods knowledgeably. Well, Holmes, that's what they call a magic square, he says. Every column and row adds up to the same number. You don't agree or disagree. So he continues. And furthermore, that's Durer's magic square from Melancholia I, unless I am very much mistaken, or Melancholia 1. I think that's a 1 right there. Unless I'm very much mistaken. He seems surprised by your silence. I'm not mistaken, am I, Holmes? You smile. No, doctor, you are not. He flaps up his chest and is about to say something when you add, except this one is wrong. Someone has swapped two of the numbers. Add the two misplaced numbers together and turn to your answer. My son just walked in the room, and I'm wondering if he needs anything. Do you need anything? Oh, okay. Then I'll get right with you. I'm going to finish this up and then I'll get with you. Okay. All right. Add the two missed numbers. You want to say hello?
Hi.
All right. I'll get with you right now, honey. Okay. I'm just going to finish up this one puzzle. Okay. So it says two numbers have been swapped. So let's just figure out what's wrong. Wow, this is so interesting. Every column and row equal the same number. Okay, let's just begin. 12 plus 5 is 17, plus 9 is 26, plus 4 is 30. So this is how we'll find out what column and which rows are wrong. 3 plus 10 is 13, plus 6 is 19. Plus 15 is 34. No, 24. Yeah, you're right. It is 34. 34. Okay. 2 plus 11 is 13. Plus 7 is 20, which equals, 20 plus 30. 20 plus 14 is 34. Okay. 13 plus 8 is 21. Plus 16. Okay. My son, if you hear him, is helping me with the addition because it turns out he's smarter than me. Because that would be 30. Wait, no, you're crazy. Hold on. Let me just do the math. 13 plus 8 is 21. 21 plus 16 is 37, which equals 38. Okay. So that equals 38.
No, Mom, I did not say that would equal 30.
Hold on. If you're going to talk, come over here so everybody can hear you. Oh.
So, I did not say that it's going to equal 34. I'm going to say the main number is going to be 34.
Oh, okay. So you were just saying the main number is 34.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right. Okay, so now we have 30, 34, 34, 38, which means these two columns must be correct. And there's something wrong here and here. And then by rows, we should be able to figure it out again. So let's just go this way. 12 plus 3 is 15, plus 2 is 17, plus 13 is 30. So this one is 30.
Okay, it could be 30 or 34.
And then, no, it has to be 34. Well, whatever. Okay, let's just keep going. 5 plus 10, of course, is 15. Oh, now I need to scratch out these old numbers I had written. 5 plus 10 is 15, plus 11 is 26, plus 8 is 34. Okay, so that means this row is correct as well. 9 plus 6 is 15, plus 7 is 22, plus 16 is 8, 38. That's interesting. 4 plus 15 is 19, plus 1. I'm just going to add the 1 over here, which should make it 20. 20 plus 14 is 34. The number has to be 34. So this row is entirely correct. This row is entirely correct. Those numbers cannot be changed. This is also entirely correct. And this row, all the ones equaling 34. Okay. So it's these numbers that have been swapped. So what would it take to swap a number? Which numbers could I move to equal 30? Okay, this is too big. So we need to come down by 4. And this is too small by 4. This equals 30. So if I swap the 16 and put it here, am I right? And put the 12 here. Is that correct? Let me try. All right. I'll do in the opposite direction. 4 plus 9 is 13. Plus 5 is 18. Plus 16. So that's 4 and I'll carry the 1. That equals 34. We did it. So 16 and 12 was our number. And then I'll just double check this one. So 1 plus 12 is 13, plus 8 is 21, plus 13 equals 34. We did it. Our numbers are 16 and 12. It says add the two misplaced numbers together, turn to your answer.
Go back to the house, I'll call you.
Okay. All right. So we are going to go to 28. 28. I used to be super good at math and just adding. Like adding is not hard. I don't know. I guess I'm getting old. 28. A one pipe problem. You put down the postcard. There's going to be more puzzle solving to do here. You are sure. So you take your pipe from your pocket before spreading upon the desk some more items from the safe. Light your pipe. Turn to 38. A one pipe problem. It's pretty funny. All right. So on the desk, it's showing these items right here. Turn to page 38, a one pipe problem. So from the time smoking your pipe. Okay. Well, this may take, I can't believe it. I might not actually finish this today. Wow. I've already been doing this for 43 minutes. That's crazy. Okay. Well, that's fine with me. I enjoy it. So I'm not going to cray rush. We're on 38 right here. Ignore whatever the heck is going on over here. In fact, I'm going to cover it up. All right. Smoking your pipe. You close your eyes, lean back in your chair, and take a long, inspiring pull on your pipe. The blue smoke curls up towards the ceiling. When you open your eyes, you feel ready to deal with the items on the desk in front of you. A white envelope, a black notebook, and a folded green plan. So pick up the white envelope, turn to 79. Pick up the black notebook, turn to 14. Pick up the folded green plan, turn to 105. Get up and explore the right-hand engine house, turn to 21. Enjoy your pipe and wait until morning, turn to 67. I'm going to flip to section 67. Is that the one where you're implicated? That's so funny. Like you could just sit there and let it all go to pot. Well, I think I'm gonna stop here today. Before we dive into this section because I want to open up, every single one of these and look into it. And next time, for sure, we should finish up. I think So that means this book, we've been doing it almost 5 hours now. So yeah, what am I at? I'm at 45 minutes. So it's a good one. I like it. It's really interesting. The only times I've really gotten stumped, I think it's been my own fault. It hasn't been that like the book is too hard, or they're just, throwing something crazy out there that nobody would get. So I do like this one. I like it so far. So anyhow, I'm gonna sign off now, and I'll see y'all. I'm not sure, maybe in a week, or when I get my mic and uh, trying to get a better setup here, I might jump on sooner and just finish up the book. There we go. That looks nice. Okay, well, bye y'all. I'll see y'all shortly, and then we'll hopefully finish this together. Bye bye.